Toronto. You are looking at Maple Leaf Square outside Air Canada Centre. They are waiting expectantly for Game 5. The series tied at 2-2. The Toronto Raptors, winners of 48 games this year, winners of the Atlantic, taking on the Brooklyn Nets at 44-38 on the year. This is Kyle Lowry. Darren Williams goes down, and holding his left shin as Lowry pops in a mid-range jump shot, and Williams is in considerable. He's been outstanding. He's fourth so far in the playoffs at just under 8 assists per game to go with 11 points. Johnson up into the lane. A running bank shot over a double team. It was the hook a moment ago. Now it's a running bank straight on, Smitty. Vasquez runs down the loose ball. Swings it out ahead to Lowry. Dribbles into a three. Crowd on their feet as Lowry unloads. 14 to shoot, and the Raptors wisely bring it back outside.
Good job of probing, but getting it back out. And Vasquez off pick and rolls. He's pretty good. Great vision. Gets it to Chuck Hayes. And there's Lowry.
Again. Here's Lowry. They come to double Lowry. Bounces out to the edge. Lowry turns over the top of the screen. Tough shot veering to his left. Caught the friendly iron and it rolled in. The Raptors will run. Lowry for three. Kyle Lowry seizes the moment and puts the Raptors on top by 9 with 2:58 remaining in the second, and the crowd on their feet here in Toronto. Take on the defending world champion Miami Heat. Lowry with 9 to shoot, operating 15 seconds left here in the quarter with a hard left hand. The pull-up. Got it. Beautiful move by Lowry with the offhand.
Give up his body and watch Kyle Lowry get it off.
Some kismet working for Lowry and the Raptors here in the first half. 2 seconds on the inbounds. He splits a pair of defenders, dives near the three-point line, and banked it in at the buzzer. They'll review it. What do you think, Smitty?
It looked pretty good.
You were looking at that one at the scoreboard yourself. That was a pretty special shot.
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
You guys have struggled this season and this series in the third quarter. How can you change that tonight?
We got to come out with our energy. We got to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
All right, Kyle Lowry, the strong first half, Kevin, and Coach Casey talked about the intensity in the third quarter.
Long lead pass. Lowry throws it on a dime to Ross beneath the rim to lay it in. Great look by Lowry.
Making Kevin Garnett and those guys make an entry pass over the top. A little bit too easy right now.
DeRozan, a tough shot, but Livingston at 6'7", closing out. And DeRozan
on this end, that he has to come back and be aggressive with his own offensively.
Lowry to Valanciunas, juggle the ball, rights himself in the paint, sweeps up the hook up and in. Lowry's going to spin away from Williams. The hanging right-hander rolls around and out, deflected off the glass, and the loose ball fouls. The Raptors were coming over the back.
Good job by Terrence Ross, knocked down a couple threes.
Valanciunas screens, Lowry up top for three, drilled it. Lowry has been dead up all night long. Well, that's a heartbreaker if you're defending out there, Smitty, huh?
Yeah, it is. I mean, great defense. And here's Valanciunas. Ooh-wee.
Too deep, too late. Bucket score.
I mean, and Lau, they are quiet right now.
What happened? Curling off the screen, DeRozan. Pivots, lays it in with a left hand. DeMar DeRozan comes back with a big play himself.
You don't understand that one. This is where you got to make basketball plays. It's not just physical, it's mentally being able to make the correct play.
Well, the education of the Raptors continues. Lowry outside, 5 to shoot, parries a 3. It's been that kind of night for Kyle Lowry with 34 points.
Isolation basketball or a high pick and roll for the Toronto Raptors.
Lowry's going to go at Williams. Johnson out to screen. Lowry behind the back, crosses, loops one up and in. Kyle Lowry with the running right-hander. Williams slipped slightly, and that allowed Lowry some airspace with 36 points. Kyle Lowry has put the Raptors on top by 3 to start this fourth quarter. Vasquez will throw it back near his own rim. Grabbed by Ross, game over, and the Raptors have won in Game 5 to take a 3-2 series lead. How about that?
How about throwing the basketball toward the Brooklyn Nets?
Well, Kyle, you guys don't make it easy on yourselves, do you?
Not at all, man. We can't do that, you know, but they got great players. Joe Johnson got high. Al Anderson hit a big three. Sullivan hit a big three. But we can't do that. We got to go back and watch the film and discipline ourselves.
So much coming into this series was made about the Nets' experience and your lack of experience, but you guys have been able to pull out tight games. What does that say about this team?
You know, we're resilient. We've been doing it all year. We've been playing close games. I don't think we had one blowout. Every game we play in the fourth, we try to make sure we take care of business. And tonight, you know, we close it out down the stretch.
What did you see with Joe Johnson out there down the stretch?
Joe Johnson got high. He got going, and he was ISO Joe tonight, and that's the reason he was an all-star. And he did his job tonight. But you know, fortunately, we got the win tonight. Being
that it's a best-of-3 series entering tonight, how comforting is it to know that you'll have at least one more game guaranteed in this building?
Well, you know, it's very comforting, but you know, we got to do a job. We got to try to go win on the road and try to close it out. We don't want to get into a game 7. We don't have to, but if we have to come back here, our fans have been amazing. So, but we got a game on Friday, and we got to get done there.
How's your knee?
Sore, but I'm okay.
All right, showing some Philadelphia swag, Kyle Lowry leading the Raptors, Kevin, to a win at home in Game 5.